and welcome to the Birchview Bobcat News. I'm Sean.
And I'm Addie. It's been another busy week at Birchview.
In first grade, students recently completed a trip to the Minnesota Landscape Arboretum.
Mrs. Wenberg's class wanted to share some highlights from their trip.
Let's take a look.
First graders went to the Minnesota Landscape Arboretum. First, Ian showed us we eat plants and lots of fruits. We learned about the parts of a plant. We also learned you eat different parts of different plants. Then we went to the kitchen to make garlic toast. We cut garlic. Then we mixed it with butter. It smells stinky. Next, we learned how people get energy from fish, who get it from frogs, who get it from bugs, who get it from plants that make energy from sun, water, and air. Finally, we made a toast to toast.
Toast.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy!
What do you think? Can you taste the garlic? Yeah, so the meats work pretty well.
It was yummy. Next, we learned about photosynthesis. That's how plants make their own food. We got to plant our own garlic bulb. Once it grows, we can make our own garlic toast.
We showed Trojan the greenhouse.
We went shopping to find out what foods come from plants. We learned a lot at the Arboretum. We had a great time.
Thanks, Mrs. Wenberg's class, for sharing your learning.
In other news, 5th grade recently took a field trip to Powder Ridge.
They spent a beautiful winter day skiing and snowboarding.
Mrs. Carlson's class wanted to share their trip with our school.
Let's take a look.
I'm super excited to go skiing at Powder Ridge with all my friends.
I love Powder Ridge. It's so much fun. You get to go wherever you want. And there's a wide range of hills, and it's a great family activity.
In the beginning, I was nervous until I went on the ski lift with Mr. Fredrickson, and then we would go down this hill, and he actually faced backwards, and he had me hold on to his poles, and he helped me ski, and he taught me how to ski, how to slow down, turn right and turn left, and then once I went down the hill by myself, I wasn't as scared anymore.
So this was my first time skiing at Powder Ridge and my first time skiing ever. And for my first experience, I went on the J-bar, and when I went up the J-bar, my first time I fell down, and it was actually really scary to go on the J-bar.
This was my 3rd time skiing at Powder Ridge, and this was my 3rd time skiing ever. And I was helping my friend Courtney ski because she has never skied before. And we went up the J-bar together, and her skis fell off a lot. But I told her some tricks on how to get them off.
This was my very first time skiing at Powder Ridge. For my very first time, I had fun. It was really fun, but it was frustrating. But eventually, I got used to it. It was really fun. Yay!
So at lunch, it was actually pretty crowded, but me and my friends were one of the first people to be there, so we got a spot there. And most people brought money, so they just went to go to the food store and got something to eat.
The bus rides were really fun but crazy. Lots of people were singing or screaming really loudly, but still, it was really fun just to spend some quality times with your friends. Some friends out of classes you don't usually get to spend time with. It was fun to have that good extra 2 hours just to relax and talk to some old friends.
At Powder Ridge, the skiing lessons were really long, but they helped you when you took off on your own. So make sure you go through the entire lesson so you know how to stop.
So since it was winter, it was really surprising because it was really, really hot outside, and the lessons took forever because you had to wait for everyone to do.
Thanks, 5th graders, for sharing your learning.
In other news, I Love to Read Month has come to a close.
One of this month's many highlights was the secret book winners in the library.
In our next segment, Mrs. Robertson will reveal the winners and their books.
Let's take a look.
Mrs. Robertson for making I Love to Read Month fun.
Now it's time for this week's
Trojan Pride Update.
Hello, Birchview. This is Mr. Benish with the Trojan Pride Update. The first thing I'm going to talk about today are the golden Trojan Pride slips. I've heard some new students and some new teachers were wondering exactly how these are used. So every single Friday, when your students come in and make their lunch choices, and it's right around that morning meeting time, your teacher is going to hand out a golden Trojan Pride slip to everyone. These golden Trojan Pride slips are special because they are meant for students to give away, not teachers to give away. So the students get to notice what other people are doing and they try to find Trojan Pride all throughout the school. When you give it to someone, make sure you hand it to them, thank them for showing Trojan Pride, and tell them what you saw and which seed they showed. Then, just like the blue ones, you can rip it in half, take one home to show someone at your house how awesome you did, and then turn one in like you normally do with the blue ones. Got it? Does this poster look familiar to you guys? It should be up in all of your rooms now, and Mr. Fredrickson maybe has already toured and talked to your class, or will be coming to talk to your class about stop, walk, and talk. I want everyone to think about how they can be problem solvers independently. Remember at the assembly when the X guy came out and showed how not to do it, and then how Logan Benish showed how to do it? With an assertive, strong, respectful voice, make sure you say stop first. Let them know that whatever they're doing is not okay and you want them to stop doing it. Then if they keep doing it, walk away. It's hard to be bugged by someone if they're not near you. Walk away from the situation. If they follow you and they continue to do it, then think, I'm going to go talk to an adult because I need help. Go talk to an adult, and if it's the adult that's outside, they will help you take care of it out at recess. If it's someone at the lunchroom, or if it's someone in the classroom or in the hallway, whoever is in charge of you, they will be the helper for that problem. But Mr. Fredrickson and all the staff that works here really wants you guys to feel empowered and be able to solve these problems independently. So, next time, when something's happening to you, make sure you say stop. If it keeps going, make sure you walk away. And if you have to, then finally go to a teacher or a staff member and talk to them about it. So Mr. Fredrickson has been announcing that we have seen a rise in our Trojan Pride slips. Way to go, everybody. That means the staff members that work here and the kids are showing Trojan Pride and getting caught. So that's fantastic. Keep it up. Have you been ripping them in half and bringing them home to show them off? I hope so. We're pretty excited about the brand new double-size Trojan Pride slips. Speaking of Trojan Pride slips, the grand total for Birchview Elementary in the 2017 and 2018 year is 8,591. Excellent job. I wonder how long it's going to take us to get to 10,000 Trojan Pride slips. Do you think it'll take a week? A couple weeks? A month? Do you think we can do it before the end of the school year? We will see. That's it for the Trojan Pride update. Now back to you, news anchors.
That's all for this week's Birchview Bobcat News.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
Make it a great day.
day.